Oh, Sully. Sometimes you just don't know who you're talking to on the internet, do you? Lisa, you have laughed at me almost dying in childbirth and made fake accounts trying to friend me, harass me, talk so much about me in your little group chat, and you say you stand for justice for Devin and Damon. But answer me this. The man you follow. First of all, no one follows me. We follow each other. I am not the main character in this group. I might be the most assertive. I might have a YouTube background. I might know some of the details and put it up a little bit more than everybody else, but no one follows me. We follow each other. We feed off each other's factual information. Now, this is what you say. This is what your research tells you. Has posted about his son giving late-term abortions up to 3 years of age. This picture was taken right before my son cracked his skull open. Do you think I would post something like that? Why don't you send those posts along to Lisa? Send them to her. Why don't you show these posts? He has harassed that family. I have not harassed that family, but when you take their grandson, their son, their nephew, and you put up his death in revenge for Darlie Routier, that's a form of harassment. See, because you said in one of your videos that you've got plenty of content. I won't talk about Darlie. I've got enough content to last for 15 months on here. That's what you said. You got all that content, but you chose to put up my son's case, which doesn't bother me, but you're using Braden's death to exact revenge. You could care less nothing about Braden until somebody was fucking with Darlie. You didn't care. And then you come up with this type of stuff. He's committed fake cancer scams. If you go back and look at my videos and do your research, you'll see that that's absolutely not true. I had a diagnosis of prostate cancer. And then I went back and I had a diagnosis of prostate cancer. The urologist wanted to tell me that so that he could do that cystoscope. Right? But when I went to my primary, he re-looked at my MRI stuff and told me I didn't need it. Because there's no cancer. There's no lesions. So that urologist, I went back to him after he diagnosed me with stage 1 prostate cancer. And I told him what my primary said. And he said that the diagnosis was, it looked like. But at first he told me it was stage 1. And all this is in my videos. Every bit of it. Where I was talking to the doctor, the diagnosis, all of it's in my videos. But you don't do your fucking research. It's there for everybody to see. That was last year. I don't have to scam. You don't see me asking for money on here. And this is where you unsend the messages. You have doxed me, shamed me, harassed me, bullied me, and why are you so obsessed? Are you jealous I can build a TikTok in weeks? Here's what it's about. This is what it's about for Devin and Damon. And Rich, if you're listening to this, you'll know, you've seen my other channel. You've seen where I had all kinds of, I was getting hundreds and thousands of views. I had really good documents about Darlie. I had really good stuff. But my average view was around 60,000. Around 60,000 was my average view for about the Darlie case. The one video I had put up had 276,000 views. All right. And in that time, Sully, I never monetized it. I never made $1. Never. I wasn't trying to make $1. And these people know this. I never monetized the Darlie stuff. Never. I could have. Now I monetized it when I was doing drama on here. Because I was really good at that too. That when I was doing drama and it didn't hurt, I wasn't making money off of dead child, then I made money on YouTube for about 3 years on here. And even my drama had good views. I slipped out of the drama. They're not interested in true crime as much as they used to. I slipped out of the drama, and of course my views would go down. But the views that I get are quality views. See, because each one of them is the truth. I don't do YouTube for people. I do it for myself most of the time because I want to be able to express how I feel about something, and I do it well in video form. Now, I can build a TikTok in weeks. I got my 1K followers. That's what you're worried about. That's not what I'm worried about. I have a huge fan base. That's what you're worried about. That's not what I'm worried about. I don't care about y'all, or your insignificant in true crime world. Okay, if you don't care, then why are you here making up stuff? I could do true crime. I'm telling you. I did one Chris Watts video about his the way he liked the band Metallica and Battery, the song Battery, and what he was doing while he was out there at the Batteries at 10:30 after he had put Shanann in the ground. I did a video about what he was looking up and what he was listening to in his car because I got the 2,000-page discovery. But as he buried Shanann and was thinking about killing these kids, he was listening to the song Battery by Metallica. He looked it up and listened to it in his truck while he was sitting out there. If you look at the lyrics of that, it's something else. The batteries, those oil tanks that he dropped them babies in, Celeste and Bella, those are called batteries. And the song You Cannot Kill the Family is in that song. But go ahead and listen to Battery. But I put that up, and then I went to bed, and in the morning, it had 176,000 views. I can do it if I have time. I'm just not going to. And people know this. I've been around here for 16 years. So, why are you so obsessed? You have my address. Well, people want your address. People are interested in your address because you slander. You slander. Now, what I want you to show, well, that's too easy. Okay, you said I have 55 felonies. Sully, I have 0 felonies on my record. How could somebody with 55 felonies be out even? I do not have 55 felonies. Could you name a couple of them? Or no? 55 felonies. You're a fucking liar, Sully. Quit messaging people. Quit bothering people. You're harassing people by spreading this type of shit, Mr. Scrimshire. And now, thanks to you. Oh, and you said that you couldn't name the case that you served as a expert in, a gunshot wound to the head, because you'd be doxxed. Well, now you're saying you're doxxed. So tell us that case. And now, and doxing, gathering somebody's information and talking about it, that's not doxing. Do you know what the law is? Doxing is when you take someone's personal information and post it onto social media with intent to harm them. That's what doxing is. No doxing has happened. No one wants to harm you. But we do want you to shut the fuck up and stop telling lies like this. These are lies. And this is how you support Darley. Everybody knows this is a fucking lie. There was no fake cancer scam. Dumbass. Go back and look at my videos. Anybody go back. Just go way back. Look at where I've got, not way back, but look at where my diagnosis, my prostate diagnosis, my back diagnosis, all the medical stuff that I've been through, all the medical records are there. And I know where you're getting this information from. Somebody who thinks that just because everything's quiet and we're not talking to each other, thinks I don't know that she's sending shit to you. Fake shit. What you don't like is the truth. Or maybe you do like the truth. That's what you don't. Now, why would I post this right here? If I post it, you got to figure this, right? You said I posted this, all right? I posted this. I said that, right? That's what you're saying. I posted it somewhere. Well, where would I post that at? Let me see. I live in Dayton, Ohio. All that family lives in Dayton, Ohio. They all know my Facebook. I know all their Facebooks. So, where would I post that at? You're a fucking fat-ass liar.